visited a Year 10 Computer Science lesson with one of our graduate program teachers. It was very well planned lesson. They were learning about for loop.
So I will model a perfect answer for this kind of question. Then we'll go through another question similar to it together, and then I'm going to get you guys to try a question on your own, and then we'll go with the answer together after that before we go on to independent practice. Now, let's go on to the teacher example. The question says specifically, write a program that uses a for loop to output the numbers 0 to 4. Now,
the teacher's modeling was very good. However, we expect the teachers when modeling to highlight high frequency errors within the lesson.
Yeah.
The teacher missed that opportunity.
Okay, thanks for explaining for loops. Well, what are the common mistakes or high frequency errors students could make when doing for loops?
thank you, sir. So, some of the high frequency errors is going to be, for example, the first one. When it comes to it, a lot of you, specifically, especially in your exam, indentation. One thing you need to be wary about is the spacing.
The teacher then indicated and explained very well about indentation, and it's important when writing a for loop, which determines what code belongs to what program.
I is a variable, we can change it. We can name it whatever we want. We can name it X, we can name it num, as long as it's a sensible name. Jeffrey.
Because when you're writing a loop, then you need to determine what code belongs to what program.
Okay.
So if he doesn't do that, then the program may not run, or it gives errors.
Okay.
And because of that, it has to indent, indicating that this code belongs to this part of the program.
Okay.
And then I had to add another high frequency error, which is also very important when writing for loop.
Another high frequency error or students could make here. For example, so I did explain indentation, which is very good because that's very important, otherwise you might get the syntax error. However, range is very important as well because you need to know how many times you need your program to iterate.
He is very, very good, excellent teacher, very enthusiastic, his planning is excellent. Even these high frequency errors were part of his IP.
Yeah.
Although he did not mention in the lesson or forget maybe, but his planning was done very well with high frequency errors that the students could make as well.